India is set to script a new chapter in its space journey today as Skyroot Aerospace prepares to launch Vikram-1, the country's first privately developed orbital rocket. The mission, named Agaman, will lift off from the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota at 11:30 am. The launch marks a major milestone for India's private space sector and could open a new era of commercial space flight. For that, let's move across to our plasma screens to get you some more details from Skyroot's journey. Now, starting from 2018, Skyroot was founded by former ISRO scientists Pawan Kumar Chandan and Naga Bharat Daka. These are the scientists. 2018 was when they launched Skyroot and it was founded. Now, 2020 was the first Indian private company to test full-scale liquid rocket engine. They quickly made progress in 2020 was when this private company tested the first rocket. 2021, they saw their first major series of fundings coming in. Skyroot received the funding that it required to scale operations. Then in 2022, on November 18, it successfully launched Vikram-S under Mission Prarambh. So Mission Prarambh was when they actually launched the Vikram-S mission. And these are the visuals from that launch. Between 2023 and 2025, Vikram-1 was developed and the process was begun for the development of Vikram-1. It was 2023 that began and went on till 2025. 2026, Skyroot raised $60 million and became India's first space tech unicorn. Big milestone there in the journey of Skyroot, cut to today, and they're going to launch the first space mission. Mission Agaman is what it is named. Now, joining me for the discussion here is Dr. Shrivastava, former ISRO scientist. Dr. Shrivastava, it's a pleasure to have you here on NewsX and to speak with us. Thank you very much for joining us. Firstly, your thoughts now that a private unicorn is taking to the space. First mission is all set for launch at Satish Dhawan Space Centre. What can you tell us about how prepared the scientists are for this launch and what are you hoping and expecting?
Look here, this is going to be one milestone in the field of the space science in India when the private sector is taking responsibility of launching its own space vehicle. 4-stage rocket engine is developed totally on Indian technology, and it is going to be just discharged in the space, and we are very hopeful it will be very successful because the space is a very commercial utility, and the small countries, they would like to have their own satellites, and there is an open market for such type of private companies. And this is for the first time India is entering in the space on with the private sector. There are nearly 400 startups which are assisting, and this particular launch vehicle will be capable of installing a payload of 350 kilogram satellite in the orbit, low Earth orbiting orbit, roughly at about 500 kilometer, and that will be capable of, at present, this test vehicle will be installing the satellite in 60-degree inclination, and it will take 90 minutes in revolving Earth in the orbital path. Now, this is very important because at present, total burden of installing or fixing geosynchronous orbit and other satellite navigation satellites in space, that work was done by ISRO. It was funded by the government. Now, the fundings are coming from different sources. Singapore is playing a very important role in funding this Skyroot. Headquarters is at Hyderabad. and it is also opening for the different intelligent people interested in space, particularly from IITs and different universities, private universities. They can also
All right, viewers, that was Dr. Ram Shrivastava. Unfortunately, we've encountered some audio glitches with him, but Skyroot is all set to launch its Mission Agaman and Vikram-1 rocket in about 1 hour 15 minutes from now. As you can see from the countdown on our screens, we will be live as Vikram-1 goes to the space in about an hour from now. For now, viewers, let's move ahead. Now, promising 15-year-old national level